Welcome to part 3 of our series on research, knowledge, and inquiry. This unit focuses on foundational concepts for the teacher-researcher. In this segment, we explore the role of interdisciplinarity in educational research and why a single discipline is rarely enough to address complex educational challenges. Interdisciplinarity involves integrating concepts and methods from multiple fields. Since education is inherently an applied, multidisciplinary field, this approach allows for more comprehensive research. Educational research is informed by a wide range of disciplines, including philosophy, psychology, sociology, economics, and political science, among others. Examples of interdisciplinary fields in action include the economics of education, which analyzes financing, and educational technology, which combines computer science with pedagogy. Other examples include neuroeducation, which explores brain function and learning, and comparative education, which analyzes policies across different nations. Interdisciplinarity is necessary because educational issues involve multi-causality, complex policy problems, and a need for richer, more holistic theories and evidence. While interdisciplinary research offers innovation and robust findings, it also presents challenges like differing terminologies and the need for genuine collaboration. Consider this. How would you design an interdisciplinary team to study the digital divide in rural schools? Think about the disciplines involved and potential methodological integration strategies. Moving on to part 7, we will discuss the critical topic of ethics in research, which is essential for protecting participants and maintaining the integrity of truth. Research ethics refers to the moral principles and professional standards that guide the design, conduct, and reporting of studies, especially when human participants are involved. Ethics matter because educational research often involves vulnerable groups, power imbalances, and the need to ensure findings are credible and trustworthy. Key ethical issues include informed consent, maintaining confidentiality and anonymity, avoiding harm, and ensuring data integrity throughout the research process. Informed consent is a core principle, requiring that participants be fully informed and agree voluntarily. For minors, both guardian consent and child assent are required. Finally, protecting confidentiality and individual privacy is paramount. Researchers must prioritize these protections alongside academic integrity to maintain public trust in educational research. Let's turn to the ethical issue of avoiding harm and deception. Research must not cause any form of physical, psychological, social, or academic harm to participants. Researchers must carefully consider risks like stress, embarrassment, or stigmatization. If deception is used to hide a study's true purpose, it requires strong justification and subsequent debriefing. We must also focus on protecting vulnerable groups and managing power relations. Children, students, or those with disabilities require special safeguards, including parental consent and child assent. Teacher researchers must be cautious of the power imbalance in a classroom setting, ensuring that participation is genuinely voluntary and not compelled by grades or academic standing. Maintaining integrity in research conduct is equally vital. This includes avoiding plagiarism, ensuring proper attribution, and strictly preventing the fabrication or falsification of data and results. Researchers should also disclose personal or financial interests that could bias their work, ensure fair attribution for co-researchers, and respect the cultural values and norms of their participants. To put these principles into practice, researchers must first secure clearance from an institutional review board. This review process is a critical step before any data collection begins. Other key mechanisms include robust anonymization of data, clearly informing participants of their right to withdraw at any time without penalty, and thorough post-study debriefing. Ethical practice also involves following professional codes, such as those from the BERA or APA, completing dedicated ethics training, and reporting findings with full transparency, including limitations and null results. Remember, ethics is more than just paperwork. For future teacher researchers, it represents a core professional commitment to safeguard the dignity of your students and the wider educational community. Think about this. If a student discloses bullying to you off the record, how would you balance the need for confidentiality against your ethical responsibility to prevent harm? As we conclude this unit, keep these ethical principles at the forefront of your research. Thank you for joining us in exploring the foundations of research, knowledge, and inquiry.